Stotram before we study our Patanjali Yoga Darshana Shastram. We are studying it with the Vyasa Bhashyam. Therefore, Vyasa Kruta Bhagavan Shiva's Stotram Kashi Vishwanatha Ashtakam is given by Bhagavan Vyasaji. Vyasaji staying there does lot of tapasya etc. So many Puranas we can study. So we are doing Kashi Vishwanatha Ashtakam to invoke Lord Shiva Krupa, Vyasa Krupa, then Hiranyagarbha Kapila Patanjali Krupa for our understanding and ability to do the Yoga Darshana Sadhana to reach the Kaivalya Sthiti. Om Gangatarangaramaniya Jatakalapam Gauri Nirantara Vibhushita Vamabhagam Narayana Priyamanangamadapaharam Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Vachamagocharamανeka Gunaswarupam Vagisha Vishnu Surasevita Padapitham Vamena Vigrahavarena Kalatravantam Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Bhutadipam Bhujagamoshanamoshitangam Vyaghra진ambaradharam jatilam trinetram Pashankushavayavarapradaශूलपाणिं Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Shitam Shushobhida Kirita Virajamanam Bhale Kshananala Vishoshita Panchabanam Nagadibharachita Basura Karnapuram Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Panchananam Duritamattamadangajanam Nagantakam Dhanujapungavapannaganam Davanalam Maranashokajaratavinam Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Tejomayam Saguna Nirguna Madvidiyam Anandakandam Aprameyam Nagatmakam Sakala Nishkalamatmarupam Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Ragadi Dosarahitam Swajananuragam Vairagya Shanti Nilayam Girijasahayam Madhurya Dhairya Subhagam Garanabhiramam Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Asham Vihaya Parihritya Parasya Nindam Paperatim Cha Suniva Haryamanassa Madhav Adaya Hrutkamala Madhyagatam Paresham Varanasi Purapatim Bhaja Vishwanatham Varanasi Purapate Stavanam Shivasya Vyasoktamastakamidam Patate Manushyaha Vidyam Sriyam Vipulasokyam Anantakirtim Samprapya Deha Vilaye Labate Cha Moksham Vishwanatashtakabidam Yapatet Shivasannidau Shivalokamavapnoti Shivena Sahamodhate Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya. We have in our Patanjali Yoga Darshanam so many times Ishvara Pranidhana, Ishvara Pranidhana. So today is Ishvara Shivaratri. Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya. Spend the whole day in Shiva Smarana. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Yoga Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharashibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyo Om Yairime Gurubhi Purvam अदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्य कृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मयोगविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण योगवेदान्तदर्शनसाधनेन आत्मानुभूतिकैवल्यप्राप्तिद्वारा मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिकप्रगतिशान्तिकल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्मसंस्थापने कङ्कणबद्ध अस्माकं स सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्यादिशक्तिसम्पदादिप्राप्ति प्रेरणोत्साहप्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्ननिर्मूलनेन धर्मसंस्थापने निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना मध्ये श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शन शास्त्रस्य पारायणं श्री व्यासभाष्य समेत अध्ययनं साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि आदौ श्री योगदर्शनाचार्याणां स्मरणं नमनं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षे नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षे नमः। ओम कपिलमहर्षे नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षे नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षे नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षे नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षे नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षे नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षे नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योगदर्शन शास्त्रं तृतीय पादं विभूति पादं सूत्राणि। ओम देशबन्धः चित्तस्य धारणा तत्र प्रत्यय एकतानतः ध्यानं तदेवार्थमात्र निर्भासं स्वरूपशून्यमिव समाधिः त्रयमेकत्र संयमः तज्जयात् प्रज्ञालोकः तस्य भूमिषु विनियोगः त्रयमन्तरङ्गं पूर्वेभ्यः तदपि बहिरङ्गं निर्बीजस्य व्युत्थाननिरोधसंस्कारयोः आविर्भाव प्रादुर्भावौ निरोधक्षणचित्तान्वयो निरोधपरिणामः तस्य प्रशान्तवाहिता संस्कारात् सर्वार्थता एकाग्रतयोः क्षयोदयौ चित्तस्य समाधिपरिणामः शान्तोदितौ तुल्यप्रत्ययौ चित्तस्य एकाग्रतापरिणामः एतेन भूतेन्द्रियेषु धर्मलक्षणावस्थापरिणामाः व्याख्याताः। Friends, this 13th sutra in detail we are studying, which is telling about the dharma lakshana avastha parinamas on bhuta indriya along with on chitta because of the samyama which we have achieved, the control of the antakarana with regard to desha kala vastu. So sutra number etena bhutendriyeshu dharma lakshana avastha parinamaha vyakhyataha. So dharmi, of the dharmi there are dharmas, that is dharma parinama. On the dharma there are lakshanas, there is a lakshana parinama. On the lakshanas there are avasthas, avastha parinama. This is what we have to grasp. Dharmi is chitta. Dharma of the chitta are Vyuttana and Nirodha Samskara. Parinama is what? Through the sadhana done or not done. Once Vyuttana Samskaras will be predominant, other time the Nirodha Samskara will be prominent. Our job is what? Today we have so many of Vyuttana Samskara because of which only we are creating, entering and suffering in the samsara. We have to grasp this point. Just so common sense example it is, like 1 week. You just stick to home, stay at home. बस अपना 2 दफा खाना बनाओ खाओ, then stick to your own works. What will happen in 1 week throughout the whole world? Our absence. Nothing will happen either to us or the world. What it means? It means our vyuthana to be in the world is only chitta nirmita. Not either, it's neither required nor necessary. Rather, it is only obstruction to us in knowing the real self in us. We have to recognize these facts. Therefore, we have to maintain the nirodhata of the chitta so that we are always in near proximity to the truth, the self, the realization. Simple Vedanta, भैया याद करना बोलो मत. All world is created by our antakarana, and antakarana only gets lost in the world. Identify with that antakarana, I become jiva and suffer. Otherwise, have that pure, infinite, blissful self. Okay. So the Vitthana, Nirodha are the dharmas of the Chitta. The Vitthana, Nirodha continuously come and go. That is called as Dharma Parinama. Our job is to reduce the Vitthana Chitta Vritti and increase the Nirodha Vritti. What is to be ensured with that? Tasya Prashanta Vahita Chitta. What was it? Prashanta Vahita Samskarat. Nirodha Samskar, as much they grow, so much there will be Prashanta Vahita. Okay, this is Dharma Parinama. We have to achieve. Then, in that Dharma Parinama explanation only is the Lakshana Parinama. Yesterday we have studied it exhaustively. Ki both these, the dharmas of Vittana Samskara, Nirodha Samskara, are with regard to the time, are in the three places of the time. Those three times are called as the Lakshana Parinama. So to say that the Prakriti Janita Triguna made Chitta is Nirantara Pravahi. It goes on moving. It won't stay. Chitta Parinama, we cannot stop. But which Parinama we have to maintain, we have to know it and do that alone. So because of the gunas of the Chitta or the Prakriti's three gunas being unstable, the Chitta will always have the Parinama. Okay. The two Parinamas are Nirodha and Vritti. One becomes Abhibhava, Pradurbhava, other becomes suppressed. The other one when becomes Abhibhava, Pradurbhava, the other one becomes suppressed. Pradurbhava is becoming prominent. See, go prominent, Pradurbhava. They go together. Abhibhava is while it becomes Pradurbhava, it does the Abhibhavan of the other one. So other becomes as if that time, for that time suppressed. This is called as the Nirodha and Vyutthana Parinama. Nirodha, Vyutthana are dharmas. Therefore, it's called as Dharma Parinama. Of whom the Dharmi. Dharmi is Chitta. So, Chitta ka Nirodha Dharma Parinama, Chitta ka Vyutthana Dharma Parinama. Now, these Nirodha and Vyutthana Dharma Parinamas have three Lakshanas with regard to the time. Okay. One is Anagata, second is Vartamana, third is the Atita. This is what we are discussing just now. Ki, here the example ke liye Nirodha is taken. Nirodha Parinama is taken of the Dharmi, the Chitta. So Chitta ka Dharma hai Nirodha Parinama. So that is taken. This Nirodha of the Chitta is in the Ati Anagata Sthiti. It is there in the future state. Whenever it is in the future state, Kala Drishtya. Okay, Lakshana means Kala either. Kala Drishtya, when it is a future, it is always in the seed form unmanifest. That is why, none of us know what will happen in the world in general totally. And in the world, what will happen to whom at what time in their chitta. Equally true is what will happen to us in our chitta at what time. Because future may, what Vyuttana Samskaras we have in store, we don't know. Only we know them when they come onto the Vartamana Kala. That is why you can say in this world, people from a very highest stage of highest spiritual evolution, suddenly they behave in such a funny manner for some time. We are all surprised to see, "अरे ऐसा कैसा हो गया?" Because his Vyuttana Samskaras of that time were in the Anagata, they have come into Vartamana. And the other funny surprise is what? A person appears to be so worldly and bad, etc. Suddenly he becomes saint like and he starts coming to our classes. क्या हो गया, गलती क्यों कर रहे हो आजकल क्लास में आने का? बिकॉज दो अनागत व्युत्थान samskaras are there of coming to the class, they have come into the vartamana manifestation. And nothing to worry, nothing remains permanent. Again it goes back. Again the other samskaras will come. That is why we can never estimate anybody just because we see someone in some action at some time. The safest thing is what? For their sake, everyone is sadhaka. For our sake, everyone is expression of Paramatma. Finish. Cut away all other thoughts, imaginations, because they're all projections and only detrimental, destructive. In the same way, with ourselves, we can't be reckless or careless. We have to be absolutely careful in the present, not taking anything for granted, not allowing ourselves to be inadvertent that from the anagata, when any of the vitthana samskaras are coming to manifest in the vartamana, those samskaras, whether they are good or bad, we have to be very careful. Therefore, we should practice them or not, execute them or not. We have to be very careful. If those Vyuttana samskaras are of the samsara or of the negative nature, they have come in the Vartamana from the Chitta. But we have to be alert not to execute them. So to from the Bhavishyat or Anagata to the Vartamana, when the positive samskaras come, manifested like it is in our case. In this life, to certain age level, all our Shastra Adhyayana samskaras were in the future tense, Anagata. That time, the other worldly Vyuttana samskaras were predominant. We were 100% involved in them. But now the time has come where from the Anagata into the Vartamana, the samskaras of spirituality have come. Let us use them fully. Because till what time they stay, we don't know. And in our stock of Anagata, what samskaras are there, we don't know. By the Lord, by the totality, by our own prarabdha, anywhere we can be put or thrown. You understood? This process is so inexplicable. Like a person who is absolutely grahastha affair with 22 children in one life, next life he will become sannyasi only, Mura. Again, the next life, again he may become grahastha. Depending on what anagata samskara he has got. Nobody should be that way thought about or discussed or ये नहीं, कुछ नहीं. हमारा चारों तरफ जो लोग हैं जिनसे हमारा कोई ना कोई व्यावहारिक संबंध है, with them we deal with dharma. Other than that, we can't talk about anybody in this world, individual in the total also. Some people, the Kattar Muslims, suddenly they become Hindu. Kattar Hindu suddenly gets converted. And the Christians in the America, they sell the churches and they come to Hinduism. क्या हो रहा है other? What we see superficially only. But inside their chitta, in that jiva, that anagata lakshana has come to the vartamana lakshana. Lakshana means in the with regard to the time. The dharmas. Vittana dharma, nirodha dharma. So, therefore, dharmi is chitta, dharmas are vittana and nirodha. The dharma parinama is there for the chitta. So the chitta, the dharmi is explained first with regard to the dharma parinama. Now the dharma parinama is explained with regard to the lakshana parinama. What is the lakshana? Anagata, vartamana. Then after that, it goes into atita. When it has gone into atita, please don't think that it is over. In its own time, again it will come. Only through yoga sadhana of asampragnata samadhi ityadi or Vedanthas of deep contemplation, total sharanagati of the bhakti up to Bhagavan, when the samskaras are also totally burnt away, vasanas, what you call them, then only all of them we are rid of or free from. Or the other side, in the Atmanubhuti only, this silsila of the Vrutthis coming, going will stop, not otherwise. So, Anagata, Vartamana, Atita. These are the three kalas called as Lakshanas. So, there is a Lakshana Parinama on the Dharma Parinama of the Dharmi, the Chitta. Chitta, Dharmi. It has called as Dharmas. What are they? Vyuttana and Nirodha. उनका परिणाम होता रहता है. Of this parinama, there is three. We talked about Nirodha parinama, Vyuttana का भी ऐसा ही होता है. Atita, Anagata, Agata. Anagata, Vartamana, Atita, Ityadi. So, that is what this Bhashyam speaks about. These all we have explained to you. I will only read the Bhashya. Artha bata diya. कि तत्र व्युत्थान निरोधयोः धर्मयोः अविभाव प्रादुर्भावौ धर्मिणी धर्म परिणामः. No doubt. On the dharmi, the chitta, the dharma parinama is the vyuttana nirodha samskar, जो उसके धर्म है अभिभाव प्रादुर्भाव होना. Generally it happens by itself. When we become sadhaka, we can put our efforts to mold them, to change them. That purushartha is given to us as a human beings. Then lakshana parinamaha cha nirodha trilakshana trivihi advavir yukta. So lakshana parinama nirodha means out of these two of vyuttana nirodha. For nirodha we are explaining. You just apply it for the vyuttana also. So nirodha ka kya hai? Trilakshana trivihi advavihi yukta. It is of three lakshana explained because of three adva, three places of its arrival or its stay, future, present and past. So sakhalu. Now that lakshana parinama vyasa पढ़ रहे हम, जो ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन किया. अनागत लक्षणम अध्वानम. अनागत लक्षणम अध्वानम. This is prathamam. The first lakshana out of three is anagata, means not yet come, means it's in the future waiting. Yesterday I gave you the examples. The child of 5-6 years. So in him, the reproductive abilities, capacities, they are in the future, they are in the anagata rupena samskarena, they are there. When he grows to that puberty age, they come to the vartamana. Then as one becomes old, senile, again it goes to atita. So too, in a seed, as long as it is seed, even we sprout it, there is a fruit in that seed, but it is anagata. But when the tree grows sufficiently, then anagata comes to the vartamana. Then goes back to atita. That's the thing. That is three lakshanas. Okay. Lakshana parinamascha nirodha trilakshana tribihi advavir yukta sa khalu anagata lakshanam adhvaram pratamam. Thereafter hitva dharmatvam anatikrantah vartamanam lakshanam pratipannah. यत्र अस्य स्वरूपेण अभिव्यक्तिः एषः अस्य द्वितीयः अध्वा. देखो, from the anagata coming to explain in the vartamana, express in the vartamana, is called as dvitiya lakshana. Nacha atita anagata abhyam lakshana abhyam viyukta. When it has expressed in the vartamana, it was in the future, later on it will go into the past. It never gets extinct unless we do that special sadhanas. Tatha vyuttanam trilakshanam, as it was told to the Nirodha, vyuttan with trilakshan hand depending on three times. Tribihi advavir yuktam, it also has got three adva. Adva means places or timings. वर्तमानं लक्षणं हित्वा धर्मत्वम् अनतिक्रान्तम् अतीतलक्षणं प्रतिपन्नम् एषः अस्य तृतीयः अध्वा. So it goes back into the past, it is तृतीय. न च अनागत वर्तमानाभ्यां लक्षणाभ्यां वियुक्तम्. So it has gone into the past, doesn't mean it has not gone into the future or it will not come into the present as an I. Again it will be in the future, it will come back into the vartamana, again it will go into atita. So the saramsha of that is what? Unless through yoga samadhi sadhana the vrutthis are burnt or removed, they go on expressing. And we have choice to reduce one and increase other one. That choice we have to exercise. Like anytime I can speak jhoot or satya. So one person goes on speaking jhoot, another speaks no. Some person decides, marte dam tak, I'll not speak the lies. I'll only speak truth. So it is his purushartha. Abilities to dono hai, isn't it? Like abilities to come to class every day we have, isn't it? Or not to come to class. Out of these two, whichever we use, that happens that day. But somebody decides, Swamiji ka jinda rehne tak, I will not come to the class. Then they will never come. Okay. Some come and go according to their Vittana Nirodha. Some say, till the whole classes are over, we'll come. It is our Purushartha. हमारे हाथ में है. In the same way, we can have, if that Purushartha Samarthya to change ourselves is not there, then there is no meaning to sadhana. Clear? Next he says, एवं पुनः व्युत्थानम् उपसंपद्यमानम् अनागत लक्षणं हित्वा धर्मत्वम् अनतिक्रान्तं वर्तमानं लक्षणं प्रतिपन्नं यत्र अस्य स्वरूपाभिव्यक्तौ सत्यां व्यापारः एष अस्य द्वितीयोद्वा न च अतीत अनागताभ्यां लक्षणाभ्यां युक्तमिति एवं पुनः निरोधः एवं पुनः व्युत्थानम् इति तथा अवस्था परिणामः. So now with our efforts be attentive. When continuously we go on practicing the Nirodha Parinama only, then the Nirodha Vritti only stay there more and more. That is called as Avastha. So जिसको हम अपने पुरुषार्थ से वैल्यू करके एस्टैब्लिश कर रहे हैं उसको अवस्था परिणाम कहते हैं. So most of the time, where is my chitta? If it is in the Nirodha Avastha made by me, it's called Nirodha Avastha. But I never tried the Nirodha of the Chitta by any means. It gets up in the morning till it sleeps in the night. Chitta is always in the Vyutthana. That is called as Vyutthana Avastha Parina. Therefore, Dharmi explained with regard to Dharma, Dharma explained with regard to Lakshana, Lakshana explained with regard to the Avasthas. The Dharmi is Chitta, Dharma is Vyutthana and Nirodha, Lakshana is Anagata, Vartamana and Atita, and Avastha is whether it is the Nirodha Avastha or Vyutthana Avastha, whichever is valued by us through our sadhana. So in this way, evam punah nirodham evam punam vyuttanamiti tatha avastha parinamaha. This is called avastha parinam. Tatra nirodha kshaneshu nirodha samskaraha balavantaha bhavanti. Durbalaha vyuttana samskaraha iti. Naturally, in the moments of the nirodha samskaras have been strengthened by our purushartha at that time, vyuttana samskara will become durbala. Other way around, when the vyuttana samskaras are valued by us, consciously or unconsciously, nirodha samskara will be durbala. They are not seen. Okay. In this way, iti evam eva dharmanam avastha parinamaha. So this is how the avastha parinama dharma is told. When by our value and sadhana, nirodha samskaras are made balavan, then the vyuttana becomes balahina. Vyuttana, when we are given bala by us, they become balavana, then nirodha become baravena. This is called avastha parinamaha. Tatra dharminaha dharmai parinamaha. Dharmanam त्रिअध्वनाम लक्षणैः परिणामः लक्षणानाम अपि अवस्थाभिः परिणामः इति. That's what we said. The dharmi is the chitta, is explained with the dharma parinama. Dharma is explained with the lakshana parinama, and lakshana parinama is explained with the avastha parinama of the chitta. In this general happening through samyama chitta, what has to be happened, we have to make it happen. है ना? What has to be happened? अवस्था हमारा हमेशा वर्तमान में निरोध होना है. ओके, अवस्था किसका है? निरोध का. काल कब है? वर्तमान में. परिणाम किसका होना है? परिणाम निरोध का ही होना है. तो निरोध परिणाम, निरोध अवस्था वर्तमान. In the present, I am only having the nirodha parinama. See, nirodha dharma, then it is in the present lakshana. And that alone should be avasthita. This should be our goal. In the present, we are in the nirodha sthiti, in short, of the chitta vritti. So that we are in the truth all the time. So, 2, 3 more beautiful thoughts, questions are there. That will be discussed tomorrow. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you. Om Namah Shivaya. Our Telugu class will be at 9:45. Hari Om.